My name is Charlie Gardner, and I've been a member of the community of Sant'Egidio for about 5 years.
Oh, and I'm Joe Hunsader, and I'm a longtime member of this parish, but only a member of Sant'Egidio for about a year.
Sant'Egidio community began about 45 years ago in Rome by a few high school students who, just after the excitement of Vatican II, began to engage the faith in a new way. They began to reflect and pray with the Gospels, and they started responding to the call to be disciples by going to the outskirts and around Rome and tutoring immigrant children who lived in the slums there. And out of this initial movement of coming together over the gospel and going to the margins of society arose a whole movement of people who are dedicated to incorporating into their everyday lives prayer, service, and friendship with the poor. After the high school students began to tutor these children, they began to reach out to the elderly, to the homeless, to persons with disabilities, to prisoners. And it began to spread throughout Italy, Europe, and the world. Now we are a community, a family of friends in 70 different countries with over 60,000 members, engaged in all sorts of activities in addition to grassroots movement, to the service to the poor, but also working in peace and conflict mediation, doing justice work to abolish the death penalty, interfaith dialogue, and HIV healthcare to persons with HIV in Africa. Always at the center of the movement are two pillars of the love of the gospel and love of the poor.
And here in the DC area, there are two Sant'Egidio groups here at St. Charles Borromeo and also at St. Stephen's in Foggy Bottom. And we engage both in prayer and in service. On Sunday, we go to a nursing home in Foggy Bottom. Sometimes we play bingo, we have Mass once a month, and we just talk to the residents, get to know them on a personal basis, and try to bring them Christian fellowship. On Tuesdays, we have prayer here at St. Charles. It lasts from about 30 to 40 minutes. And we definitely can use singers. We're kind of short on those. I'm certainly not one. So we strongly urge all singers to give us a shot. On Thursday, then there's prayer at St. Stephen's, and some go to both. Some of our members go to both, some do not. And then finally, on Friday night, the younger members of Sant'Egidio, 20s and early 30s, do an outreach to the homeless, and this takes from a couple hours on Friday evening, preparing food, making sandwiches, and then going out in the DuPont area and Foggy Bottom and actually talking to the homeless and then giving them some food. So we really enjoy what we do, and we hope that you would come give us a look and join us in prayer and service.